Welcome to the Aliens Among Us channel. If you've ever looked up at the night sky and wondered about those unexplained lights, or questioned the headlines screaming about extraterrestrial invasions, you're in the right place. Stick around, because what we're about to unpack could change how you see the world, not with wild speculation, but with grounded, evidence-based insights from someone who spent a lifetime in the skies and digging into the data. I'm Greg Pasden, a retired military pilot with experience in fighters and heavy aircraft, followed by years as an international airline captain. I've logged thousands of hours navigating everything from combat zones to commercial routes, dealing with real-world anomalies up close. But that's just part of the story. Outside the cockpit, I've become what might be the leading independent researcher on advanced, non-human intelligent beings. Look, I'm no longer a government insider with access to projects and information, but I couldn't ignore the patterns any longer. So I started publishing scientific papers and hypotheses on platforms like Academia EDU, laying out frameworks like the Cryptoterrestrial Hypothesis 2.0 and the Refugia Defense Model. That led to my book series, Aliens Among Us, which hit bestseller status. Book 1 even topped the charts, outpacing classics in its category. The Aliens Among Us books and YouTube channel are all about piecing together credible data from UAP reports, historical records, credible interviews, and interdisciplinary science without the hype. Now let's get to why this matters and why you should watch. The media and pop culture have sold us this narrative for decades. Aliens are extraterrestrials zipping in from distant star systems in shiny flying saucers. Think Spielberg movies, ancient astronaut shows. It's captivating, right? But when you apply some common sense logic, it starts to fall apart. These beings would need to cross unimaginable distances, light years away, relying on fantasy physics like warp drives or wormholes that have numerous obstacles and hurdles. The logistics alone are staggering. Sustaining life, energy sources, mechanical maintenance, and why pick Earth out of billions of planets in our galaxy? It feels more like science fiction than a defensible explanation. Instead, consider a more parsimonious view. Parsimonious meaning the simplest explanation that fits all the facts without extra baggage. What if these advanced non-human intelligences aren't visitors at all? What if they're from right here on Earth, evolved in hidden refugia like deep oceans, underground systems, or remote extremes, and they've been senior residents far longer than humanity's been around? This accounts for the observed UAP behaviors, transmedium capabilities, interest in nuclear sites and environmental hotspots without needing interstellar travel. It's grounded in evolutionary biology, geology, and the patterns we can actually observe. My work builds on real data, not wishful thinking. If you're tired of the overinflated headlines and inaccurate fantasy spinning in the news, and you want real, thoughtful analysis on what these beings might truly be, advanced, non-human intelligences sharing our planet, then hit that like button and subscribe. You'll get updates from real aviation experts and scientists, deep dives into my hypotheses and books, and breakdowns of current events through this lens. No fluff. Just facts and reasoned discussion. Thanks for joining me. Let's explore this together. I'm Greg Pasden. Stay curious and stay tuned.